In literature, the recognition of society's dichotomy and the influence it has on individuals' experiences and understanding of the truth shapes the enduring nature of a text. The interplay between assumptions and truth serves as a catalyst for personal growth and shifts in social perspectives. This notion is depicted in Craig Silvey's book Jasper Jones, where the author exploits the 1960s Australian social hierarchy, where racism was prominent and the influence it had on individuals' views on the presumed truth. Silvey's portrayal of human nature is significant as the author weaves together a colourful cast of individuals whose actions and intentions mirror the complexities of human behaviour to the enduring value of the environmental racism present in Jasper Jones' world, which mirrors real life as well. Jasper Jones and the protagonist Charlie Buckton are two individuals that embody various aspects of human nature and moral uncertainty. Silvey builds this disparity between the two personalities for a variety of reasons. Through Charlie Buckton, this mismatch between the characters exposes to the audience the perceived notions of racism in average middle-class households. In the narrative, Charlie is completely unaware of the prejudice that surrounds him, whereas Jasper Jones is entangled in it due to his social hierarchy standing. He is impoverished and Aboriginal. This illustrates the line in the sand where racism persists between white Australians who aren't as affected as Indigenous Australians who are. Silvey purposely produced this prominent racism in order to demonstrate the reader the necessity of reading Jasper Jones and its impact on real life. Jasper Jones, 1, offers insight and knowledge to the racism in our world today, demonstrating that we are similar to Charlie Buckton in that we are naive to the racism in society, and 2, teaches us positive human nature and essentially how to act as a decent human being. Both points mentioned relate to the racism not only in Jasper Jones' world, but also in real life, which also relates back to the enduring value of racism in the novel. Silvey's concept of using Jasper Jones to teach the audience of positive human nature is displayed in one aspect through the parenting of Wesley Buckton to his son, Charlie Buckton. Wesley teaches Charlie to be more diplomatic in his human nature, as it helps strengthen communication skills and encourages a level of understanding and empathy. These factors make a person more curious and also polite. This notion that Silvey has incorporated in his Jasper Jones, that Charlie is being taught diplomacy, is meant to be a metaphor, because the lessons that are in the book can be seen and used by the reader, just as Wesley has taught Charlie. Using these lessons, Charlie can also avoid premature judgments or confrontations by navigating problems and situations with empathy. The most important of these is how Silvey portrays Wesley in order to teach Charlie about the ability to see situations from multiple perspectives, which are important parts of Silvey's notion of human nature and how this leads to the 1960s social hierarchy and enduring significance of racism in Jasper Jones' universe. A quote that demonstrates this is, "It's not enough to be clever, Charlie. You have to be smart. Smart enough to know when to be smart. Cleverness has nothing to do with wisdom." When Charlie refers to being smart rather than clever and knowing when to use it, he is referring to the communication skills, which is one of the reasons for Wesley's diplomatic lessons to Charlie. Silvey's message to his audience is that being able to distinguish between cleverness and wisdom is a skill that can help improve a person's human nature and help them recognize the racism surrounding them. Another reason is that Silvey believes that opposing racism requires more than just intelligence. It requires the ability to see situations from multiple perspectives, which are important parts of Silvey's notion of human nature, and how this leads to the 1960s social hierarchy and the enduring significance of racism in the world of Jasper Jones. There are two quotes that are said by Jasper Jones in which he is a victim of racism in Corrigan, which are, "In a town like Corrigan, you're bound to be guilty of something, no matter how small it is. It's a part of the grand design. See, when you stick a label on someone to mark them as different. And another quote, "It's like I've always said, Charlie, people just see what they want to see. They don't care about the truth. They care about the covenant." Sylvie's objective with these quotes is to demonstrate the human nature of the citizens in Kogan, in that racism has shaped people's perspectives and the human nature to the point where these people don't want to know the truth, because racism has aligned their minds and is preoccupied with their prejudiced, preconceived notions. The author also uses the quotations above as proof that racism is frequently associated with problems such as labeling and stereotyping of an individual or group of individuals. In Jasper Jones, the people of Kogan are quick to label others based on their differences, which leads to discrimination. This is the polar opposite of what Wesley is attempting to teach to Charlie about the need of diplomacy in one's life in order to improve one's human nature. Furthermore, it is also vital to note that Sylvie is using this as a metaphor for real life in order to communicate a message and teach people about the importance of being a good person with good values. In conclusion, Sylvie's Jasper Jones serves as a powerful literary exploration of human nature, the enduring value of racism, and encouraging readers to embrace empathy, understanding, and the pursuit of truth in their own lives. The novel invites readers to recognize the social dichotomy, questions assumptions, and strives for personal growth and societal change. It is important to note that through Wesley Buckton's parenting of Charlie, Sylvie incorporates the concept of positive human nature and diplomacy. Wesley's lessons on communication, understanding, and empathy serve as a metaphor for readers to navigate real-life situations with wisdom and empathy, avoiding premature judgments and confrontations.